No,
We're going live?
No.
We're live.
Come on, get my camera
We're
straightened
live.
up.
All right, so tonight we're talking about Attack on Titan, right?
Yep.
I wish.
Because it's Monday night, motherfuckers, and you are live in living color from the bowels of the internet's basement at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, plus a couple minutes. The only time zone that is real and or matters. Welcome to the Monday night RPG podcast. What the fuck is up?
Gaming
I'll tell
win.
you what's up. A quick gaming win. I'm LARPing this weekend.
Yay!
Yeah, just get in there.
You
know
literally,
the
that's all that it
picture.
is. I'm LARPing this weekend. I'm so excited. Can't wait to
What
tell
kind
you
of
guys.
LARP is it?
Modern fantasy LARP. I'm dressing in a robe and pajamas, and I'm going to hide Taco Bell all up in this robe.
Love it.
Because this character is obsessed with
What?
Taco Bell because it was the first thing she ate when she came out of like a 3,000-year sleep.
Hey, Grumpy.
To be
Hi,
fair,
Grumpy.
Hey, Grumpy.
she's got a point.
Did you hear about like those Europeans who come to America and they eat Doritos for the first time and they get addicted?
I
Because
believe
they've
it.
never
No,
had something so
But I mean, it
intense.
tracks.
Have you
I
ever
have
had
told-
European food, Joe?
Oh,
I
yeah,
have
it's
told
disgusting.
Will that if we were to move,
Like-
because Will and I have discussed the possibility of moving to Europe, if that's like an actual thing we want to do.
No, we did.
If he were to move to Europe and open up a authentic Guatemalan cuisine restaurant, we would make a fucking killing.
Yeah, but then you
Maybe
gotta live in
they don't.
Europe.
They don't like flavor though. Like that's
Yeah.
the thing. It's like they've
that's why
had
we'd make a
they've had-
killing.
that they've had centuries of just like sacking all of these countries and getting all of
Not
these
one
spices.
spice.
And they just like Britain loves curry, but they don't know how to cook it correctly.
Yeah.
Their food tastes like shit. And they took over India. And their food tastes like shit. And African countries. Like how does your food taste this bad? Mushy peas? Beans on toast?
Okay,
What
those are
is this?
pretty good.
No, it
stop.
isn't.
Natalie, get out. Get the fuck
Now you're
out.
on the podcast. Bye. See you.
Yeah, some French food is good. Some French
All right,
food
so
is
Natalie's been kicked off the podcast. We have an opening. If anybody wants to jump in,
If anyone
the only rule
wants
is
to
you
join
can't
in
eat throw
and play
beef
the
on
beloved
toast.
character Roxy, we're taking auditions now.
Rude.
We can never replace Roxy, especially after today.
Optic is taking your place now because he likes
Can't
real
cook a
food,
country optic.
not peasant cuisine.
Hey, it's poor people's food.
That is like
No,
Victorian.
that's
peasant
shit on a
food.
shingle.
No, because shit on shingles is delicious.
I say
You guys,
also
hey,
gravy
you know what my favorite thing
my
is?
white
Gravy
culture.
on toast. What's that?
You want to know what my favorite
I
thing
like-
is? Oh, sorry, Natalie.
Go for it.
No, go, Natalie, because I'm about to cut you off.
Hey.
Go ahead.
Shit on a shingle is my white people culture.
What the fuck is shit on a shingle?
Math is my white
Oh
people
my
culture.
fucking God.
It's breakfast sausage gravy on toast.
Optic, I'm not listening to you. You can't spell my name right.
Dried like beef on there too.
It's on the screen.
Okay, we gotta get started.
Yep, we're distracted already.
See,
That's
I
why
don't know
my favorite
how
thing
to
was
spell
that we
Kristen.
didn't do gaming wins. We just talked shit about food.
Yeah, see, my favorite thing is
I mean, I
don't
can
have to
talk to you about
spell
British food
Kristen
all day.
when I'm trying to text her. I just type
It's fucking
autistic
gravy
giraffe in
on
my search
toast.
bar, and then her picture pops up.
It's fucking gravy on toast.
It's delicious.
Breakfast gravy.
Although Optic is a really good cook.
It's-
I haven't
Let's
eaten
get
but I've
this
seen
show
some
on the
videos.
road because we've got a hard 8:30 out tonight.
John Cena.
You do.
last-
Most of us don't have to.
John Cena's
fucking
last
podcast.
Monday night appearance ever.
Okay.
Didn't you say that last week?
Yeah,
I was
think
wrong.
last week.
But also, I keep getting in trouble with the
Wait.
misses.
Joe, can you clip that?
Yes, Queen.
What? Clip what?
Where you said you were
Queen,
wrong?
Sorry.
I didn't say I was
Yas,
wrong.
Queen.
You did. Thank you.
I
sir.
did.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Optic,
I
you
can't
actually
help it that we're
you
having
would know.
so
I never
much
pull
fun.
out. Thank you very much.
That's
I
why he
can't help
has
it.
so
We're
many
having
kids.
So much fun.
All right, what are we doing?
Why hasn't
Okay.
our stream
Gaming
No.
wins.
gone off?
No, we're not allowed to do gaming wins. I took control for a hot second because I wanted to talk about me going to LARPing this weekend, and that was it.
Yes. That's your gaming win, so let's keep going on it.
Go ahead, Jen.
I'll just
Keep it
do-
going.
Keep what going?
She's still talking about the LARPing, right?
No, that's all I had to say was
Let's
LARP.
go. Let's just play the game. Play the
That's
game.
it.
Play the game.
Okay.
Play the game.
I have gaming ones relevant to tonight.
Okay, go.
So Monday night, after listening to the podcast, my husband said that I needed to have dragon dice because I did not have any dragon dice.
Yeah.
So
Your amazing, beautiful husband bought you an actual dragon dice.
Oh my
He
god.
bought you a dragon. What the fuck?
I'm jealous.
I would say marry him, but you already have.
Marry him again.
Yes.
So I got these
Renew
metal
those
ones.
vows.
Get
Oh.
out there and propose.
Oh.
Hand
Love
and
it.
knee. Go up and prostrate yourself in front of your man.
Don't do that.
Rust.
Don't
Hey,
show
yo.
weakness. Don't show weakness.
Pause. Pause.
Hey, yo.
The
Oh, my
liquid
Those are
center
good.
ones.
I love that one.
Dragons on them as well. And after
Divorce
I
him so I
realized,
can marry him. Okay, Grumpy.
do you know how hard it is to hear these guys? This is second time around.
You don't have to worry about me, Jen. Me and Coach are still going strong.
God damn it. I love that you're dating my boyfriend.
Better
That's-
than you are, bitch.
I think that's the only person
Kristen,
Blondie'd be okay
Kristen,
with.
he's
Yes.
just jealous because you got custody over him.
I do have custody of
He
Coach.
chose to live with you, and he can only see Noah on weekends.
Yeah, she won't let us have fucking sleepovers. Just bullshit, bro.
Who's gonna keep me safe from the boogeyman? Wait, I am the boogeyman. Never mind.
You have
Corbin?
a 7-foot tall son.
Yeah, if you're the boogeyman, can I be Mothman?
You can. You can be Mothman.
Can
No,
I
he's
be
just
the
my daddy.
Babadook because gay?
Just because gay. Shut the fuck up, Zoe.
All right, there, Bubba. Let's start the game.
Okay, sorry. Hold on. I'm sorry. One more thing.
I see
I'd
what
like
you
to
did
say,
there,
say hello to my friend Elisa, who's joining us for the first time tonight. Hello, and I love
Hi,
you. I met her at the
Elisa.
garage sale we had last weekend, and she's
That's
perfect.
suspicious.
Am I the witch from Weapons? That's a high compliment.
That's a great fucking movie, by the way.
That is a really good fucking movie. Can I be
All right.
Albert Fish?
That's Elisa.
All right,
She's my friend at the garage sale. She's perfect.
Let's play.
Dragon
game.
Age.
Ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen, I present to you, without any further fuckery before we start rolling this shit, Dragon Age Restoration.
Damn, we didn't
Episode
do
3.
intros or anything.
Zoe, the table is yours.
Where we
Where we left off, the twins decided that after their
I need a
Joe,
fucking-
extra point is Coach.
how do
Okay.
I word this?
It's funny that you think I
wonderfully dramatic funeral to go to their house to do the reading of the will for their parents. And their parents basically said in a essential like lockdown will, like, hey, everything goes to your brother until he turns 21 and you can't kill him at any point lest you lose your fortune. So
Oh, yeah,
now,
Jen, can I hold the baby?
so now you ended up getting told by the solicitor, hey, here's this beautiful letter that is for you, and you must follow what the letter says. That was given specifically to Enigme. Well, as all this was happening, Knife Daddy gets into a fight with the one guard in existence that actually knew what the fuck they were doing over a pillow that he wanted to steal because it smelled like the twins' dead mom. And then
That doesn't sound fucked up.
We don't kink shame here.
There's a lot
Roxy-
of shit that was in that sentence. That was a very loaded sentence.
Roxy and Roselda are trying their hardest to take care of the heir so that their friends Enigme and Iggy don't lose their vast fortune that they are so incredibly poor. Now they literally are incredibly poor. So now all you know is that Enigme told you guys, hey, we need to go to the Le Mas de Leon in order to figure out what the fuck's happening. And basically that's where we left off.
Hell yeah.
Didn't smell like her before or after she died.
That's irrelevant.
Smelled exactly like her.
Yes.
All right, so let me share my screen real quick.
Well, you have
so
her
you
hair
guys-
from when you killed her.
That is
I have her
gave it
hair.
to Kristen. I gave it to
Okay, I
Kristen.
got booze. I'm
Not
ready
to
to play the
say-
game.
Not to say that Knife Daddy didn't keep a few strands for himself, but
I don't
that's
judge.
to be
Sure.
seen.
Is this bougie enough?
I came with pictures.
Hey, you know what?
Yay.
Nope.
Look
nope,
at me.
Nope.
I'm a GM
nope.
that cares.
Oh well, yeah, dude, Zoe, you really got to watch your words.
What'd she say? What'd she,
I'm a
what, I
DM
missed it. What'd you say?
Oh, I
Nope.
said
Nope. Nope. Clip
Nope.
it.
Yas King.
So
I came with pictures.
Dirty. Wash your hands. Wash your hands. Wrong podcast.
shut the fuck up.
God
Leave
damn
me
it,
alone.
Zoe.
I had to like rewind the conversation in my head to get it to
I'll
click.
take
It's
it.
the orange
Also,
jacket
you
thing.
wash your hands.
Leave me alone.
I washed mine
So-
because I'm not sick anymore.
This is the summer bazaar. This is like one of the main
You can't
areas.
wash autism off your hands.
You're right. Flip that too, please. Jesus Christ, we are on it tonight.
Shut up.
Zoe, sorry, we are not focused.
Oh,
No, we are not.
I
I led us astray. Okay. So
Herd
this
and
is the
feral
summer bazaar. The Le Master Lion is located in here. And as we last left off, you guys realize as you are rolling up, it is very much closed. There is no one here. And as you guys walk up to the door, the little doorway, because everything in the summer bazaar is kind of like open air theater, almost like you can walk in and walk out. Like there's no doors. And
like
so
an
you
open
see
air
this,
market.
you see it is an open air market. You see on there another little note that has, you know what? I'm gonna see if Enigma wants to roll for this or not. But I wanted to share this picture and then I'll stop sharing it. So Enigma, if you would like to roll for this letter to see
I
if
always
there's
want to roll.
okay. So this will be an investigation roll.
Honey, I did ecstasy in the late 90s. Come on now.
Okay.
I'm ready to
So
roll
if
it
you
all
would like
time.
to do an investigation roll, this would be a perception roll. And I will say this will be a challenging roll. So you need to beat a 13.
I can't even count that high, Zoe.
Take your shoes off.
he's only got 10 fingers.
He's only
Take your
got
shoes off.
tootsies. Yeah, take your shoes off and count your tootsies.
Hold on, let me get my fucking Snapchat open so I don't have to look down.
You want me to send you a snap of my phone?
No, I got plenty.
Finding that
Jesus.
OnlyFans one toe at a time.
3,
Mhm.
2. This is not
Uh-huh.
looking good. 4.
Perfect.
9 plus 2
Your
is an 11.
Okay, so you notice nothing weird about this. It has the same symbol on the back. Do you wish to open it?
It has the same signal on what?
It has the same symbol that you had on the first letter, and it's
Oh, the one on my
thing that's
dagger?
the- Yes, the one on your dagger and the one on the letter that you were given. Do you want to open it?
Yes.
Okay, so you open it, and on the inside it says just very casually, essentially, did I say Master Leon? I meant the maker's tits.
What?
And Enigma, I'm not gonna have you roll for this one. You are automatically know that the Maker's Tits is a notoriously seedy, disgusting, gross tavern, but also is known as one of the most amazing places to go
Because
in
tits.
all of Val Royale.
Knife Daddy knows this place, but he can't read, so
Knife
He's
Daddy
gonna go
probably
to
does know this place, but you cannot read. Do you share what you now must do?
Yes,
Mr. Enigma? Okay.
with the whole class.
With the whole class, go on ahead and share.
Gotta pay extra for that.
Trying to think. I'm not even going to attempt voices this week.
Thank you.
My shit is still not back to normal.
Meanwhile, I'm going to be attempting many voices tonight.
Fantastic. Okay, well, it appears that our contacts have led us down what seems to be somewhat of a wild goose chase. But our next destination, I can, with all certainty, can promise much excitement.
Where are we going?
Mayor's.
You are taking your brother to a titty bar? Do
It's
you
not
know
like-
how much he's going to bitch for food?
Okay.
He goes into a titty bar and he just looks around and he sees lunch everywhere and he can't.
I mean,
I am not a wet nurse. I do not have access to a wet nurse.
it's not like he wouldn't
I gotta
find his
give
way
time
there
on there.
eventually. I mean,
Knife Daddy could give you access to a wet nurse.
I thought Nazi was going to be the wet nurse. I was like, Jesus Christ.
It is now canon that the only reason why Michelle likes Roselda is that he thinks he's her wet.
What did she say?
It is now canon that Michelle likes Roselda because she looks like his wet nurse.
Oh, yeah, that's my brother's name. I forgot about that.
I appreciate that so much.
God damn it, Zoe.
It's an ugly baby. Nobody's gonna want to touch it, and it's just gonna scream.
He's
was
not
that
going to
good
make
baby.
that much of a
Look at his
ruckus.
face. Look at
I
the
was-
face of your brother.
He was Elf.
Roselda,
I was an ugly baby and I turned out just
you
fine.
still are an ugly baby, Knife Daddy.
I gotta clip that. But I am a baby though.
Not the mama.
Oh, fuck.
The mama.
Whose life baby is that?
Oh my God. We have to make a good impression. My friends are here.
We would be a great impression.
Oh my God.
Shit,
Oh my
fuckers.
god.
Everyone will be
Titty
really good friends.
bar!
Oh my god, I just fucking blacked out for 2 minutes.
You broke the DM. Way to fucking go. Did we win? We won.
You
We
won.
won, Dean.
That's how
All
you
right,
do
guys.
it.
Time to go home.
Only took 3 episodes. Okay, so you guys roll up, and I'm gonna share the screen.
Whoa, I
Do it,
lost my
lady.
brother.
Do it, lady.
You probably went to go get food.
Oh,
I had to go put my bowl in the kitchen.
Oh, done with food.
ta-da!
Ah,
Ooh.
yes.
Another
Knife
cool
Daddy
picture.
knows this place well.
Ooh. So, as you are traveling from the desolate streets of Valroyo, you realize Enigme and Iggy, you're heading to a part of the city that you've never seen before. You're headed to the slums, but not just the Valroyo slums, because nay, the Valroyo slums are also very pretty and decadent. You are going
Like
to
Knife
the
Daddy.
outside of Valroyo, and you are like, where the
The
fuck
slum
are
of
we
slums.
going? And as you roll up, it is getting darker outside and it is getting grosser. And then you roll up to this seedy looking tavern, and it is giant. It is, quite honestly, the largest tavern that you guys have ever seen. So you're wondering, how the hell did someone get a tavern that has such a notorious reputation by a building this big? So, would you like to go inside?
Brother.
Yes.
Yes.
I am not saying that we are better than this place, but this place is definitely worse than us. What the fuck?
This has Knife Daddy vibes written all over it.
Yeah.
Do you remember a few hours ago when I asked you if you trust me?
That hasn't changed.
Oh, the
I
fucking
kind of
pillow.
need you to just stick with me.
I'm getting poor people on me.
Sister, I'm aware they're also close to me. I can smell them, see
No,
them.
that's Knife Daddy you're smelling, I'm sure.
I assure you it is not. This is much more potent. I can taste them on the air.
That's a you problem, but we're going to go inside.
Knife Daddy barges inside.
Lead the way.
He knows this place
Knife
very
Daddy's
well.
house.
Okay. as
Fact
you
that he
guys
doesn't have a house.
walk in to the seemingly deserted on the outside tavern, as you come in on the inside, hold on.
Pause!
Phrasing.
Shut up.
Imagine
end
that.
up
Zoe
being-
horned up on the podcast.
You notice that it's actually pretty fucking nice on the inside, which is very opposite of what you originally just thought that a bar called the Maker's Tit was called. So, as you are looking around, you see that it is like Lord of the Rings level beautiful tavern on the inside. It has these giant beams that go from the floor all the way up to the not second but third floor. It has beautiful stonework on the floor, this giant fireplace that warms up the entire place. Seemingly, you are like, there is no way that this one fireplace is going to warm up the entire drinking hall and all of the stories leading up above, but it does. So you have to imagine there is some sort of magic going on here. And as you see, this place, even though it looks very deserted on the outside, on the inside, it is the busiest tavern any of you have ever seen. And this has rich people, poor people, all people of races and creeds. Even though you know for a fact, Iggy and Enigme, that Canaries are very rare in Val Royeaux for various reasonings. They're very rare this far south of the Tevinter border. There are a plethora of them. So there
Do we
are
like them?
humans, there are humans, there are elves, there are dwarves, and there are Canari. So every race of people are here. So this is like the spot to be. But if you know anything, you know again that the Maker's Kits does have quite the reputation. What would you
Oh,
guys
right.
like to do?
Wait, what's the reputation?
Reputation known for being like a very. It is like it's not known as a titty bar. It is just called the Maker's Tits because it's one of my favorite insults in game. That one of my least favorite NPCs, Ogren, says all the fucking time. Maker's Tits. I hated that. And so, like, of course, in true fashion, I would name one of the taverns we are going to Maker's Tits.
Okay, what's the reputation though?
Reputation is that this place is known as like essentially like people come here to get away and to move away from their troubles. That sometimes there might be some shady shit that happens here, but the Chevaliers have never been able to find any shady shit. But you know that if there's rich people, poor people, any kind of people here, there's definitely some shit going on.
Nefarious.
Knife Daddy is that shit. Is there dancing happening about?
Oh, there is dancing happening all over the place.
Knife Daddy immediately starts cutting rug.
Cutting
There's like
rug?
a circle around him as he's like breakdancing, and he's really crunk dancing to whatever the music is.
Beautiful.
But the thing is, at some point, he like ends it by ripping his shirt, and as he rips his shirt open, he exposes his horrible case of ringworm and disgusts the entire crowd.
Okay. Please roll for me. I'm going to call this. God, what would be the equivalent of a performance check in this? I'm gonna say roll me a communication.
He's kind of using more of his dexterity, though.
Okay, then do dexterity. Do dexterity. I would believe that. Do me a beautiful dexterity check, please.
Brother.
14.
Yes.
I have summoned demons with higher standards. Where
14.
the fuck did you find him?
Listen, he is good.
At?
He's
Being
just
homeless?
a buffoon. Listen, he's good at what we need him for.
So
I mean-
as the twins are talking about this and they see you dancing and cutting a rug up on the floor, what is your roll, Joe?
14.
14. Beautiful. Basically, everyone does like the circle thing, and they're all like clapping with like giant casks of ale in their hand, and they're just like, and they're like doing like the circle thing. So it is like you are the light of the party right now, and you haven't even drank a drop.
No.
That means he's in no position to steal from anybody. That sucks. But
Now
this probably wouldn't be the best place to pickpocket either, because you'll get
This
kicked.
probably
probably
would
really
be
good at it.
This would probably be an incredibly good place to pickpocket because everyone is either incredibly drunk or they're not paying attention to what is going on. So Joe's little secret of I'm a fucking kleptomaniac would work perfectly right now.
But he's too busy.
Yes,
He's
he is too busy. What's
Brother.
everybody else doing?
He is currently twerking as these guys are talking, by the way.
Yes, sister.
I'm
Like on the wall twerking. Like he did like a little cartwheel onto the wall
never mind.
and then
Nothing.
twerks.
Nothing.
Listen,
Nothing.
you asked why. Look, do you see any of the attention on us while we conduct our business?
Absolutely not. I agree
Okay.
that he's good at what we have him for, but damn it, why do we Okay.
He did it for
If
a
he comes
fucking
out with
pillow.
scurvy and we get it, I'm going to fucking kill you.
Get the scurvy. Listen, I know they sent you away, but you got the shots.
Can you feel it now, Mr. Krabs?
Oh, I'm feeling it now, Mr.
No.
Krabs.
All right, well then why are we here?
We have to meet a canary.
I'm sorry, what?
Yes, I know. One of the filthy ones. I get it. I don't want to touch them either, but
Swear to God.
Isn't that a kind of bird?
Oh, fucking racist.
where did you come from?
The rocks.
I'm always right here. You're just really taller than me.
Okay, so as they're talking about it, Natalie, is anyone going to fill in on what a canary is, or are we gonna have Roxy roll for it?
Listen, Roxy, this is how nobles die in plays. I refuse to die ironically. Ew.
Sister, once again, you are making so much of a bigger deal than this needs to be. Just,
You drug me to here.
you came willingly.
It's true. It's not your fault. You are
Roxy, the
perfect.
canary look like that thing over there, but don't look real hard. I'm not pointing. I'm just going to nod that direction.
I am trusting my
Roxy is
brother.
going to whip her head around.
God damn it, Roxy.
As Roxy whips her head around, you see compared to Roxy, a very large, giant, hulking man that as he's like making his way around, you realize, oh my God, giants exist. Because Canary on average are fucking 8 to 10 feet tall. Compared to Roxy, this is literally
Holy
like
shit.
giant. Yes. And this canary in particular has a horn that goes off to the side and kind of like curls. And then another part of his horn starts to do that same curl thing, but it's cut off. So he has like a horn and a half a horn. He has pale
Same.
purple
medication for that.
gray, purplish gray skin, very tall, has his chest like almost like, like as Knife Daddy has his chest fucking ripped open, but like very low cut. And as he's like walking by, he
Guessing
like
less ringworm.
yeah, no ringworm on this one. But he has a crossbow on his back, and he's just like walking by, and he's just like gives you like the what's up nod, and then has like 3 to 4 like giant like mugs of alcohol and is like scooting past you.
Roxy, I bet you could climb him.
As Roselda's like, that's a canary.
Oh, I like canary.
Everybody does.
You've done it. This is where we are.
Okay, so we know Knife Daddy's off twerking it up on the dance floor.
Not that he's infecting everyone.
Everyone else is kind of just standing like in the doorway of this very crowded bar. Living out our fantasy.
Don't tell my husband. He's average height.
We never will. We never will.
Short kings.
Yeah,
Short Kings. Short
Shout
King
out to
status.
Short Kings.
So what is everybody else doing as Knife Daddy is like sing?
So I know it's going to seem really cliche,
Mhm.
but is there a bulletin board near the front door?
There is, and so on there in particular, I want you can roll if you want to find something specific, but one thing really stands out on it, and it's this really detailed drawing, and it says, "Have you seen my cat?" And it's like this little orange fluff ball of a cat, and it says, "Mr. Butters has been missing for 2 weeks."
Mr. Butters.
Hi, Daddy. Did you have anything to do with this?
No, the baby ate it because it's Alf.
So, are you gonna look
If-
for anything in particular,
If Knife
Roselda?
Daddy was hungry at one point, he may or may not have consumed the orange fellow.
He ate a cat. Jesus.
Hey, yo.
fuck.
That's not what I was thinking of when I heard Knife Daddy said he likes pussy.
Oh.
The hairier, the better.
Jesus. I think this is the most unhinged podcast we've ever had.
Jen started it.
And you're supposed to be the fucking adult, Jen.
With a
I'm not the
baby.
oldest one on the podcast.
With a baby.
Yes, give me the baby. You're an unfit mother.
Once again, this is 18 plus. This is an 18 plus podcast.
Give me the baby.
All right.
fuck.
Where
Roselda,
were we?
are you rolling for anything to see if you're trying to find anything in particular?
Composure.
Yeah. Roll me a composure check, please.
Oh my gosh. I just want to see if there's something up there that not a quest, but a the
Like if there's anything interesting that's happening.
upcoming events.
Upcoming events. Okay. This will be an easy roll because there's all sorts of stuff put up on there. So roll me 3d6 plus your perception, and you need to beat a 9.
All right, perception is
And
2.
if you have any extras in perception that I need to know about, we can see if we can add that.
Sister, I grow tired of
11,
this.
12.
I require your assistance.
Sweet. So, Roselda, specifically upon this board,
I need you
You-
to find a man with the same tattoo.
As
man with the same tattoo.
Enigma pulls back his sleeve, showing only Iggy. And it is a tattoo that matches the crest on his dagger and both envelopes.
what's the crest again?
Okay, perfect.
And then-
It is like this feathery kind of looking mask. It's all in black, and then I would assume like probably the way you would have it, Noah, the eye part would be in white, but everything is in black.
It's not the tattoo I would have gotten, but okay. Sorry, Jen. I didn't mean to talk over you. Go ahead.
Oh no, you're good. Yeah, I
So-
just want to know if there's any events going on that might have.
You
and-
see actually up on the board, you see like, of course, like help wanted ads, like I need this, can I borrow this, like basic like tavern shit. But then you see something that like really attracts your eye, and you see a flyer, and it's for tonight, and it says Bard Night with a K, Bard Night. And essentially, it is karaoke night tonight. And if you would like to participate, please go up and talk to Greg at the bar.
Greg.
Greg,
I have named many a PC Greg.
legitimately, I have had so much fun having this NPC in my brain. So I am so excited for you to meet the French Greg.
So we're not going to talk to him at all. Is that what we're doing?
Oh, if you don't want to, that's fine. But like, I literally like, if you guys talk to him, you're gonna have a blast.
Okay.
But that is the only thing that is of note.
I'm definitely gonna chat with him and
Is it like this, the crest?
No, let me get up a
No.
picture. Hold on.
Okay.
Let me get up a picture.
Made that real quick.
Oh, bless your heart.
Greg is the guard, the bartender.
Bartender.
Knife Daddy will stroll up to Greg, shirt well unbuttoned at this time. And he'll go, "Give me some skin."
It looks like, hold up. The tattoo without the red looks like this. So just this.
Black metal band logo.
Super emo. Got it.
Yes, super emo. The emoist of the emo.
That's pretty Noah. So
Would they advertise this?
No, not openly. They would not advertise this.
All right.
So yeah.
Can you
so
send me that?
Knife Daddy goes over to Greg and asks him to give him some skin and holds out his gnarled hand.
Take Mr.
Very long fingernails.
Oh.
Like
Not just
yellowed, crusty fingernails.
Ugh.
Okay, so what is everybody doing? I know Knife Daddy came back from the Krunken. I heard Roselda said that I might go to the bar.
Can he actually approach him with his left hand? No one knows what I'm talking about.
Jesus Christ. I can't with you.
You see how nasty he is?
Shut the fuck up.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I do, because we were talking about it before stream.
No, we weren't. No, we
We
weren't.
were not? Okay, then I don't know
No,
what the
this is
fuck
something
we were
completely
talking about.
different. I know what Joe's talking about.
Okay, well,
Turn the other cheek, if you will.
okay.
Oh God
okay.
damn it!
That's
Even
like the
that,
most
things about that.
worst used saying of all time. Like,
Things about
if
that,
you
things
only
about
knew what
that.
that actually meant.
So, what are y'all doing?
Roxy's going to be up at the bar getting herself an ale to
Okay.
maybe liquor herself up to find tall, dark, and handsome.
Okay. So, Roxy's over at the bar. Does anyone join her?
Well, Knife Daddy's at the bar and approaching
Night Daddy's
Greg.
at the bar. Okay.
Yeah.
What is Roselda doing?
I kind of want to circle the floor before heading up to the bar, just to kind of get a look around, not a head count, but kind of a click count. See,
Scoping.
yeah.
Okay. Would you like to
The
Would you like-
heads.
would you
That
like to
makes
roll
sense.
anything?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait.
Would you like to roll anything, Roselda? See if you spot anything specific.
I would love to roll to see if there's anybody that was involved in the father's will.
Okay, perfect. We can do that. I'll say this can either be seeing or hearing, depending upon how high you roll. So I'll say, because it
Wait,
is very
goddamn it! Is Jen out here trying to commit fucking shenanigans?
probably. I'll say this is a
I'm
challenge.
a woman with a baby. I am completely
You blend in perfectly. You're the every woman right now. You blend in perfectly.
Exactly. I am so
I
harmless.
I will say that if you hit a challenging roll, I will let you decide on whether you see something or hear something. But if you beat the challenging roll by the next highest ranking, which is a 15, then I will.
I love
tell
you,
both.
Optic.
Then I'll tell you both.
Okay.
Shenanigans, yes.
So I'll roll 3d6.
Mhm. And then you would add your perception, and then if there's any focus in your perception that you would want to persuade me that like you could add, like for instance, Kristen keeps trying to ask me about arcane lore for or like religious lore.
All right. No, my focus is in bargaining and faith, but perception's still +2. Okay.
That's fine.
Oops. Okay. I have 12 and 14.
Okay, so I will say you almost get it. So you decide whether you want to hear
Oh,
something.
wait, hold on. I can use a stump point. I have one of those from last time. I
Yes,
rolled a six
you
on the second one.
can. Yes, you can. So add that extra dice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I want to see how hard you hit this.
Okay.
Shut up.
6 on that one.
Perfect.
God, it just keeps getting better.
Ah! Okay, so I will say I will give you something that you said, like that you were looking for, like that you were trying to find like some juicy piece of information based about the twins, right? And I'm gonna give you a little something extra. So what was your grand total so that I can see like where you hit?
Including the fourth one.
Yeah, including the fourth one.
Okay, so they gave me a 14 or 20.
Oh my god, you almost hit a nigh impossible roll. You're gonna get such juicy information. Okay, perfect. Okay, so as you're making the rounds, as you see your friends walk over towards the bar, where are Enigme and Iggy going? Are they just kind of standing and looking around while Roselda is making these rounds?
Iggy has decided to go to the bar and buy a drink and go find Night Daddy for a second, because regardless of how bad he smells, I'm fairly sure he can read people pretty well.
Okay, perfect. So let me do
Joke's on you.
let me do Jen's thing, and then you get to meet Greg. So Roselda, as you're walking around and you see a majority of your friends going over towards the bar, and you're trying to spot something suspicious or trying to see someone or overhear something. So I will give you an option for this one, and I'm going to do it the same way I tell my students. Do you want, for the juicy piece of information that has nothing to do with the twins, do you want option 1 or option 2?
2.
Okay, perfect. Yes. Okay, so don't mind me as I go feral for a second. So as you're walking around, you see
Go feral.
like you see
This is the
actually-
raccoon podcast. I hate to break it to you.
We are 6
Yeah.
raccoons in a trench coat.
Yeah,
so-
we are rabies made manifest.
3 kobolds in a trench coat. That's what we are. You see actually people from the twins' parents' funeral. You see quite a couple of like high-ranking people that are here.
I mean,
You
honestly, who wasn't there?
Like, honestly, like it's just like a couple of like high-ranking people, and you're like, ooh, like if word got out that some of these people came out here, like that might be some bad news for them. They might lose a little bit of their points in the game. So if you want to save that little bank of knowledge for later, you essentially, oh god,
Stream throws.
We're still moving on mine.
Yeah,
moving
we're still going here. Give it the old refresher Rudy there.
Orlesian nobility.
Orlesian.
I'm looking up.
My spot.
So specifically, because I wanted to give you like specific. I wanted to give you specific people. So, for
I want to know if
instance,
they were involved in the will, because that's who
in the will, essentially, it was like a bunch of no-named like solicitors, other than the one that you never caught the name for, and he would not dare walk into a place as shady as this without like fully making sure that no one would at least recognize
With the solicitors here?
Maybe, never know. One, because a lot of the Orlesian nobility do not wear their, like, they are constantly wearing these masks, but you have noticed no one in the bar is wearing a mask. So it is like, oh fuck, like it's gonna be hard to tell who is who. because Orlesian nobility go nowhere without their mask, and this is a place where they can let the mask off. So this is how you know, like, this place gets fucked up. So I will tell you that you were able to spot Duke Aeneas, Duke Janelle, and Duchess de Savrin.
Aeneas, Janelle. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Duke Aeneas, Duke Janelle, and who else?
And then Duchess de Severin. And you found one of the marquis. You found Marquis Wilscott. And if you need me to spell any of them, I got you, boo.
All right.
So some high-level people that you would at least recognize from your time spying in the Inquisition.
Nobody's.
And then the juicy piece of information.
Knife Daddy.
So, okay. So since you rolled really, really high, and as you're walking around, you're kind of like blending in with the crowd. A lot of the people, a lot of the serving people, a lot of the people who are like the workers, surprisingly are again like elves to you because you have never been to Orlais before. In Orlais, a majority of the time, the people who are the working class are elves because Orlais used to practice in slavery. They no longer practice
the city elves.
Yeah, it's like those city elves people, but it is like definitely like these are like the grandchildren of slaves that are working. And so like you hear them
This is hitting
whispering.
a little too close to home here, guys.
Hitting a little too close to home, baby.
Technically, I'm a great grandchild of a slave, but still, okay.
Listen. Dragon Age is, if nothing, but political.
Oh, fuck.
So as you are like making your way, you see two specific people in particular who are like doing a lot of work, quote unquote. They are pretending, but you can tell that they are whispering to each other. And I will say that since you rolled high enough on your perception check, if you would like to go over and be sneaky, you can give me I believe dexterity would be sneaky or cunning, right? Which one makes more sense?
Can Knife Daddy notice that she's being sneaky?
I mean, you're over at the bar, my guy. You haven't even met Greg yet, and he's going to take up all your attention.
Oh, okay. So she's not at the bar at all. Okay.
No,
okay.
she's making the rounds.
Knife Daddy is more than willing to make a scene to help people be sneaky.
So
but he doesn't know.
In cunning, I have the check mark, religious lore, and a +3.
I would say roll me I will say as you like get closer, I will give you a little bit of information, and if you would like to roll for something based upon what I am about to tell you, you can roll for religious lore because it will fit into this specific one.
All right.
We will see, because it is a very specific lore thing, and no one might look at me like, God fucking damn it, Zoe, when I mentioned this. So as you listen to these two specific people who are working, you hear them whispering to each other, and they say, do you know when the package is going to be delivered? And then the other one, in a more of a hushed tone, is like looking around, like they're like trying to like be casual, but they're also like very scared at the same time because they know they're playing a different version of the game. There is the nobility game, and then there's the servant game. And the servant game, more than likely, you end up dying if you do not play correctly. And so
yes, that down bullshit.
Yes, it is some serious bullshit if you were a servant up in this house. So the other one responds, essentially, what we need to do is that we need to make sure that the people get the package when they are supposed to. Apparently, there is someone who is working from the inside. And then the person just goes, like, oh my gosh, someone's working from the inside. And then the person continues. And as they say, yes. And then they say, how do I word this in the way? He who is fleet of foot will soon bring us the dawn of the new age. And then the other one looks, and then she like kind of like almost like excitedly, like almost like does like a little like tense shake because like servants are fucking done with this bullshit. They were promised that someone would be bringing in this new age. And then she says along the lines of praise Zifen Harel. And then you hear the other one just goes shush, and then the two little servants scurry off. So if you would like to roll a religious lore check to see who
She gets to roll
or
religious
what.
lore.
Yes, she does, because she's overheard something about an actual god.
All right, there's 4. Dragon die says 1. Son of a bitch. 3, 4, 5. 8.
Nah, dog.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so with I have that check mark in cunning. Does that add anything extra?
Nope, that just is stuff for when you level up. I will say, you know the name, you heard it somewhere. You're not quite sure where you heard the term Fen Harel from. You know
Fen
a lot
Harel?
about, Fen Harel. You know a lot about the Maker. You know a lot about Andraste. If this is elves, I will give you this because you had a really high perception. Might have something to do with elvish folklore, and you are not an expert in elvish folklore.
I wonder who would be.
Relden in
I
me.
wonder who would be.
The guy currently covering ringworm? Maybe, maybe not.
Okay, and as Griselda is making the rounds, I would love for everyone to roll me a perception check at the bar. Dear God, I'm so
How do we do
excited
this?
for this.
Hold on.
So you're gonna roll 3d6
Uh-huh.
and then add your perception.
Does that include
and
my
then-
dragon die?
Yes, include your dragon die. Let me know if you.
I'm not at the bar, right?
You did not say if you were going up towards the bar.
I rolled a 6 on my dragon die, and I got 17 with a 6. Oh wait, no.
Did you get a 6 on your
20.
dragon die, Joe?
20 with a 6 on my dragon
Holy
die.
fuck, bro. Okay. And you got a 6 with your dragon die? Okay.
Yes.
Mark that down that you can use that at a later time to either
Okay.
re-roll or add to a roll.
Okay.
Okay, I
I
got
have
a
a
13 with a 6 on my dragon die.
Got a 13 and you got a what?
A 6 on my
13.
dragon die.
Okay, Kristen, you also make a little note to yourself that you have like a version of inspiration where you can either add to a roll or where you can re-roll a roll. So basically, this was an easy check. Everyone just had to beat a 9. Everyone beat a 9. Fantastically so. So as you walk up to the bar, you see that this is like a very long bar. This is a bar that is basically like running like 3 different stations. And the station that you sit at, that you just so happen to sit at, is the one for Greg. And oh my God, you see that behind the bar, specifically Joe, who got that 20, that really good fucking roll. You see that along like the back side of the bar, like up where like the barkeep would walk up to you and would put stuff like in front of you, there is across the entirety of the bar, there is almost like a giant, like a step and then a step. So like a step stool, so that someone who is standing behind the bar can be eye level with someone who is at the bar. And so as you are looking around and you're just like, where the fuck do I get a drink around here, guys? You end up seeing none other than Greg himself. And he walks over and he's like, "Hi, what do you want?"
Nice to meet you. And he hands his left hand, his gnarled left hand.
And
Not
then
the
There may be specks upon it.
he has in his hand, like, you know, like typical barman stuff, like a mug, and he has a really dirty rag, and he's like cleaning it out, and he's just like, "Uh-huh. Yeah, what do you want?"
He holds his palm out to be kissed, his left hand out to be kissed.
And Greg, oh my God, I want to roll for Greg so bad. Okay, Greg rolled. Greg, as you will hopefully eventually learn, Greg not the smartest.
That's
a
why I'm
2,
hoping he kisses my left hand.
a 2, a 3, and a 4. A 2 plus 4 is 6 plus 3 equals 9.
No.
-1 is an 8. So boy be dumb. So he just looks at it and he's like, and just like looks at your hand. And he's like, what do you want me to do with the hand?
Kiss it, you fool.
No thanks. And then he turns over to Roxy and he goes, what you want?
Oh, how dare.
That was a little rude to my friend. Can I have a beer, please?
What kind of beer?
The strongest.
Okay. We have beer. We have wine. We have imported stuff. What you want?
Just beer, please.
Can Knife Daddy get behind the bar as
Oh, Greg would not allow you to get behind this fucking bar.
but he's
I don't think
talking
he asked.
to Roxy. And Knife Daddy is very, very sly.
Okay, I mean, you can certainly try, but I'm letting you know this man is very temperamental about his bar.
That's fine. I want to see what happens.
And you see on his like little name tag, it says Greg. I fucking love Greg, man. Greg's my favorite.
Is one of the G's backwards?
Yes, one of the G's is
Crayon?
backwards. You can tell that Greg made his own fucking name tag, and he spelled Greg with a backwards G at the beginning.
He's trying.
I'm just imagining Doofy from Scary Movie.
So
Yes.
can I roll my dexterity stealthy check?
Sure, you can try to do that right in fucking front of him.
Well, he's talking to Roxy.
Yes, but that doesn't mean he can see.
So while Knife Daddy's doing that, has
Mhm.
Greg given me my beer at this point?
Greg, as you can see, he turns to one of the others and he goes, "Oi!" He goes, "We need beer." And then another, like, I would assume like one of like the other like workers goes, "Okay, Greg." And then you see them jump off. And then you realize the people behind the bar are dwarves. And so one of the dwarves runs over, pours on the stout, and it's like this giant fucking mug of ale that they're about
Hell
to give
yeah.
you. And then closes it and then waddles over, passes it over to Greg, and Greg goes, "Here, beer." And then the nice little dwarf goes, what Greg is trying to say is that this is a wonderful Kirkwallian stout that was made in the year 849. And this is aged almost 100 years, so it will be absolutely perfect for you. That would cost you exactly 2 silver, please.
Okay. I didn't know we had
And then-
Cavaliers here.
I
And
rolled a
then-
19.
You rolled a 19. Okay.
Yes.
So Greg may be dumb, but Greg be perceptive. So let me roll. Okay, so I have a 9. I need to beat a 19. Probably not going to. Holy fucking shit, we just might, baby. Okay, so I got a 6, a 6, a 4. So
God
12 plus 4. I'm not kidding. I was like, damn, Greg. Rolled stupidly, and then perception, he's like, I clock everything in my bar. 6 plus 6 is 12, plus 4 is 16.
16.
And then he has, because I made everyone in this fucking bar a fucking level 5 NPC because I know you'd pull some stupid shenanigans. He has a
Rude.
+3 to perception, so he
So
just hit a
matched.
19. So he sees you starting to climb over the bar, and then he goes, "Ow!" And then he pulls out this fucking massive club and he swings it over at you and he goes, "Get off my bar.
How'd that go again?
Get off my bar."
All one word.
Which one word? No punctuation.
No punctuation.
Knife Daddy goes.
And this man is all about punctuation.
Knife Daddy looks at him and goes, Gregory. And he
Greg.
scoots over on the bar. Now he's mid vault, so he just gets on top of the bar, scoots over the Gregory, and goes, Gregory, have you
You
heard
don't have
any
it.
news?
Okay, so you're now sitting upon the bar.
Yes.
Okay.
I will let you
Seductively.
Smell my pillow in exchange for news.
And he
Let's
looks
make
at
it
you
a
and he's still
funeral.
pointing this and he's very confused and he's just like,
Like
Hello.
sexually confused?
no, like, pillow, you steal from upstairs? Get off the bar! And then he's
No,
like
I have a pillow
getting
in
ready
my
to
bag.
like, he's doing like a this motion, like with the bat, and then you just see one of the Canary men like come over and he's like, sir, Greg actually owns this bar and he is not afraid to fucking swing at you. And we all are going to be behind him. And if you would like a giant bar fight to ensue, I suggest you get off the damn bar.
Oh, you said the magic words already.
God damn
Yes.
it.
Yes.
Knife
Oh,
Daddy
telling
pulls
you.
out his knife.
pillows.
Knife Daddy pulls out his knife.
Okay, perfect. This is at a giant bar filled with level 5 NPCs, and you
Hold
guys
on.
are level
Where
1.
are the rest of us going?
You guys are at the bar, and you are watching this about to ensue. Yes, Noah, we're about to jump over to you. So while we are watching
Oh, okay.
all of this ensue, before this happens, we rewind about 10 minutes. What are you doing?
Shit.
Oh, wait, can I be part of the scene, please?
Yes, if you would like.
No, I go first.
Nick May is wandering around seemingly aimlessly to others, but with a very dire and intent purpose on
Mhm.
looking for somebody.
To love.
He's just kind of scanning, and he's not really finding what he's looking for.
Okay,
Okay.
my turn. Can I play?
All right, hold on.
So,
Super quick question. When you talk
Uh-huh.
about the bar fight, are there bouncers at this bar?
the entire bar is a bouncer.
Knife Daddy's about to
Because
go.
everyone here is legitimately like Greg, even though boy may not have the charisma like fucking Brendan Fraser in The Mummy, but man runs
Nobody
a-
has that.
1999 cinematic masterpiece,
Nobody has
The
that kind of
Mummy,
riz.
starring Brendan
No one
Fraser
has
and
that
Rachel
kind of
Nobody
Weisz.
has
riz.
that. Nobody
No one
has
Dressed
that
has
it
kind
that
of
kind of
properly.
riz.
Brendan Fraser
First
is
of
blast
all-
from the past.
Shout out to Brendan Fraser. You're a
Mhm.
Love
legend.
him.
Love
I'm
But
glad you're back in movies.
But
Back to the
glad
game.
he's coming out with a fucking Mummy 4, my man.
Yeah,
I'm so
shout
hyped
out to
for
Brendan
that
Fraser.
shit.
I loved George of the Jungle as a child. That was
Love
great.
him too.
Mhm.
Great physical comedy.
It's a
Shout
cinematic.
out
But-
to Brendan Fraser.
Essentially, if you start a fight, it is like the whole bar is gonna back Greg up because even though man does not have any charisma, they know Greg is doing his best. He runs one hell of a bar, and this is the one place in the probably in the next like 100-mile radius where people from Val Royale can feel at ease. And we don't fuck with Greg or his bar.
Knife Daddy is currently fucking with Greg.
Yeah, Knife Daddy's currently fucking with Greg. So as Noah, as you're walking around and you're trying to find your contact, you know you're looking for Kunari. You know what she looks like. You just haven't fucking spotted her yet. You don't know if she's playing tricks because she's pissed off at you or if she's playing tricks because she's, playing that cat and mouse game that she likes to do with you.
Oh, I'm assuming it's because she's pissed off at him. I'm sure he wronged
Yeah.
her in some way.
No, and I didn't get that far in development. I just asked how close she got to you, and he's like, I don't know, pretty close. And I'm like, okay, bet. So
She did
Noah,
booty call once or twice, and he didn't call back.
going ahead, roll me a perception check. Add your modifier to it, and I will say because you know exactly who you're looking for. Roll me an extra, add an extra point to it. So instead of it now being a plus whatever for your perception is now a plus that with a 1.
Okay, so we're gonna put a 3 right there.
And I'm
I'm
gonna
rolling.
say
2 dice and a dragon dice, right?
yes. And then I'm gonna say it's a challenging roll because again it's very crowded in here, so you gotta beat a 13.
Okay, so 7, and then the dragon dice is 5. That's 12
Ooh.
plus 3 is a 15.
Perfect. You beat it exactly where you need to be. So you're scoping, you're looking, and you're like, where the fuck would this bitch be? Because I'm tired. It's been a long day. I just need to figure out what the fuck she wants so I can go to fucking bed. And so you see like the littlest bit of like a flash of black, and you're like, got him, clocked in. And so you start weaving your way through the bar. You go to one of the areas, again, because I'm a fucking cliche. It is a area where you would have to like walk through to one of the more like private or dining areas. There are still people over in this area because again, it is a very crowded fucking bar. But this is more like less crowded. I would say at the most there are 20 people in here, so it's still a little loud, but not so much. And you see that there is a smaller fireplace in here, whereas in the main dining hall bar area where all of this stuff was happening, there's a smaller like stone fireplace, and instead of like the wood motif around where everything was made out of like this beautiful like mahogany wood, it is made out of like river stone. It is very much like you can tell like, oh shit, maybe a dwarf owns this place because of all the fucking rock around here. And you see in one of the corners where you can clearly see like who's coming and going, you see the faintest hint of like a boot that is like sticking out like a person has their feet up on the table.
I'm going to walk in said direction.
Okay. So as you walk up to this person,
Very
uh-huh,
nervously.
very nervously. Perfect. Excellent.
I'm not showing it on my face.
Mm-hmm. But you have some nerves.
But my anxiety is kicking in a little bit. My heart's racing slightly. It's craziness up here. But I'm continuing to walk towards the Shinari.
Okay. And then we smash cut back over to what's happening in the bar. So what's about to happen to Knife Daddy? We don't know. What's about to happen? Is someone gonna stop him? Are we
This is
about
a
to have a
perfect time
100-person
Question.
brawl?
Somebody
Question.
to jump in.
Uh-huh.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Am I aware of what's going on at the bar? Like, can I hear the commotion?
You could probably start hearing people like you could definitely hear Greg at least go, get the bar. And you're just like, I don't know what the fuck that's about. Probably one of my friends doing something stupid.
So when that happens, Enigma turns, looks at the bar, sees what's going on,
Mm-hmm.
reaches behind his back into his little waistcoat thing,
Mm-hmm.
just like thumb pops the dagger ever so slightly and just yells, "Pillows!" and then pops it back in the sheath.
We can't hear you, Joe. There we go.
And he kind of like goes on all fours and starts like critter walking his way towards the knife.
Scuttle, scuttle, scuttle.
Christ. Jesus Christ. Like the fucking mom in Hereditary.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm standing between the bar and Knife Daddy and my brother. And as I see Knife Daddy critter crawling, I stick my boot up and just put it in his face as he's crawling forward and stop him, like with my toe on his forehead, so that my brother can do whatever he needs to do.
As Greg watches this,
I don't know how to handle this.
Greg smiles, and Greg is missing a few teeth.
How
like
weird does Knife
you
Daddy
can
want
see
this to
Greg because he's missing very few select teeth. Like this man has been in some bar fights and has done some tussling, and so like he smiles and he goes, "Greg like you," like to Iggy. He goes, "Greg like you cool." wine on house. And then he turns and he goes, wine. And then he like shuffles off and he gets you your own wine. And then the other dwarf, the dwarf who passed off the lovely stout over to Roxy, goes, he's probably gonna go and get you what was it called? Probably a Sibellan red, if that is fine with you, or would you prefer something white?
You're talking to me?
Yes.
Whatever makes me forget I had to walk through what I walked through to get here.
So then he goes over and then he like opens the cork with his teeth. And then again, no charisma from this man. Pours it in to a beautiful, like you can tell, like no
Like
one ever
actual
orders.
crystal.
Like people don't fucking order wine in this joint. This is a fucking like beer and hard liquor bar. Waddles over, hops back up, and then he like presents the cup and he goes, for you. Nice.
Greg, my
Red
darling,
light.
you are a beautiful, beautiful person. Thank you.
And then he waddles over and then he like sees Roselda with the baby if Roselda made it over to the bar. And then he takes out his club and boops the baby on the nose.
I have a quote here that says "Babies love maces." It's
Babies
written
love
here.
maces. Babies
But I do
who
take
love
my wine
maces.
and then I pat Night Daddy on the head and
He
like
hisses
I
at
just-
you. It's like,
I just needed a minute, my guy. And like I walk over and I go find my brother because I know where he's at. So I'm going to go to my brother while I leave Knife Daddy to his knife daddiness.
Knife
Knife Daddy is currently going towards the knife. Still on all fours.
still on all fours, crawling over like a fucking weirdo. Okay, perfect.
Knife
Okay.
Daddy's not familiar.
He's become Iggy's pet.
He has become a pet. Okay. So we smash cut back over to Iggy, or not Iggy, Enigma, as he does this pop, and then he puts it back in. And then do you walk over to the lady with the boots?
With the fur?
With the fur. There would be fur on these their boots.
The
Enigma, while honed in on the boots with said fur,
Mhm.
he feels what we're gonna call for right now his spider sense is tingling,
Mhm.
and he stops in his tracks until Iggy is very close to him.
And then Iggy breaks in with her twin mind meld thing and says, "Brother, you act like this is your first time meeting a woman."
I
The
met
knife
your
blade
mother
got on your
before.
tail
Very
because you left the
lovely.
knife.
Lovely lady, your mother.
The twins are now how do we put this? Almost telepathically communicating.
Mhm.
To which he tells her, I really hope that you paid attention to that awful place that they sent you to, because I'm about to need you. And then he continues forward
Like, need you to pull out your ghetto or something?
he continues forward to the Canary and sits at the table.
So as you're turning away from your sister, you hear specifically from the Canary go, "Oi! Enigma! I don't got fucking all day! Get your ass over here now!"
Oh yeah, I wouldn't have turned from her. I would have been looking at the Canary the entire time. This is completely
Okay.
twin tuition.
Well, yeah, twin tuition, but like this lady knows what's up, knows that you marked her because she would only allow you to see her if she wanted you to see her, because that's how the fucking Antivan crows work.
And I take about 4 steps back, just looking blind inside to my brother.
So, as Enigma walks up to this corner of one of the various like parts of this bar, you see sitting at this table with their feet propped up a Canary. That is the only way that this person can fucking actually fit in this little booth is by having their feet up on the table. So you see this Canary, probably roughly like 6'8", so pretty fucking tall.
A short queen.
Yes.
A shorter queen, but because of the
For a Canary.
But is she thick though? But is she thick though?
Oh,
thick?
Would
this is
Enigma
like
not associate with someone thick?
Dummy thick,
So-
apparently.
girl be muscle mommy thick.
Mm.
So
That's a
you
different
see-
I
kind
feel
of thick.
quite attacked at this moment in time.
you like
Shaming,
this
not king
NPC.
shaming.
So we're gonna start from the boots and work our way up. So from the boots, you see that this person is wearing platform boots that give them an extra 5 inches of heel. So now
Alright,
this
James
Canary is a whopping like 7'2". So as you go up,
Almost
you
as tall as Kristen. Then.
almost
But
as
does
tall
she
as
skip
Kristen.
leg day?
He does not skip leg day. Canaries are fucking massively muscle. The boots are like laced all the way up, and she is wearing like, I want to say like fishnets that, you know, like black fishnets. And then she's wearing like these black leather shorts that have studs all over them. And her top is like basically akin to a bra with just leather straps all over the place. Like this woman is wearing. Huh?
This is just-
Is this just what, Natalie?
Never mind.
And
Someone
this-
reads too much fanfic. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm thinking she's kind of dressed like Lizelle if Lizelle wore some booty shorts.
This
or
sounds
someone
like
else.
It's up in
Sounds
And
like
so
I Am
essentially
Mortal.
it is like it covers her boobs, covers her belly button, but there's like a little bit of midriff. And she
Knife
is
Daddy
wearing,
is very intrigued.
she's wearing like this like feathery kind of coat where it's like there's like crow feathers on the collar, and it is this long black leather coat where the sleeves come all the way down. You can tell that she has like this little like V thing, so like it's like the sleeves that like form a V. And then she has like in her hand she has like gloves on, but very specifically she has gloves that cover up the thumb, her pinky, and her ring finger. So her middle finger and her pointer finger are
God damn it,
fucking-
Nelly.
are
Yep, that's what I
fucking
thought.
covered. He figured it out real quick, ladies and gentlemen. And this Canary has long black hair that is just free flowing. Absolute, like, she's
Well,
wearing
pass,
like
buddy.
black lipstick, has a fucking like cut eyebrow from like us back. You can easily tell, like, you can easily tell that it was from like a knife wound. It wasn't like, you know, emo cut, like, I'm gonna cut my eyebrow. Long hair, and the way her horns work, because Canary all have different horns, so hers go back a little bit and they almost look like ram horns in a way, so they're like back and they curl. And she has like long hair that goes all the way down to like her butt, but I mean, like, you know what this is. And so you know this as the fifth Talon's second in command. So Noah, you know this as Beatrice Ripley.
What is her name?
Beatrice Ripley. But sometimes you call her Rhea or Rhea.
Quick question.
I have an answer.
Can Knife Daddy roll their stealth check for shenanigans? I will not tell you yet what I'm doing yet.
Sure. If you want to send me a secret message, then yeah.
Well, I'll explain it depending on what I roll.
Okay. So then
Oh yeah. So,
Joe, don't you take this from me. If anybody's sniffing Rhea's pillows, it's me.
13, 17 with a 6 on the dragon die.
okay, make a note of that somewhere that you got a 6 or a dragon die.
17. So 17.
You're
Okay.
gonna go watch wrestling with your wife. She's like, "Why are y'all sweaty?"
My wife is
Rhea-
current. No, time out. My wife is currently wearing a Rhea Ripley T-shirt that says "She's my mommy."
God,
You
it's
wear
like the
that
fucking
t-shirt.
universe. Like,
I am going to
told me.
change into my Rhea Ripley shirt to watch wrestling after we're done, because that's what we do.
And so we smash cut over to
God, we
Rock-
hope.
we smash cut over to Roxy at the bar, and Roxy, can you please roll for me a? Actually, you know what? You don't need to roll.
So, did I succeed on my stealth check?
You didn't tell me what you were fucking rolling for. You got to at least
All right,
message
so-
it to
No.
me.
He's rolling for
No,
stealth.
no, I'll say.
Yeah, he's rolling
Yeah, I
for
was
stealth.
rolling a stealth check.
Uh-huh.
So he will slide in next to the nice lady
Mhm.
and proceed to sniff her hair and
God
try
damn.
to cut a piece of her hair off with his very sharp knife without her
Okay.
noticing while she's talking to Enigma.
Okay.
But she will notice him sniffing because he will be deep in there.
Okay, so this woman is
hate
like
that.
looking at you like straight on. So unless you manage to like do like a fucking puff of smoke, there's no way this woman's not gonna clock you.
Well, then I guess he will
You
go up
creepy
on.
bastard.
He will crawl up onto the table, Coyote Ugly style,
Okay.
because this is a bar, and then he will just go in there and just start sniffing, and then he'll ask her, "Can I have some of your hair?"
Okay.
It's not
Perfect.
for anything weird. It's just a fetish, you know.
Not weird. It's just a fetish.
You act like someone cursed you to think every thought out loud.
We're gonna smash cut away from this over to Roxy. Roxy, have you like seriously been drinking this drink? Or
Yeah.
have you been
As a,
sipping?
as a as a dwarf, I am making my people very proud.
Okay. So so go on ahead and roll me perception. And we're not gonna take away anything from this. And I will say this is an average roll, so you need to beat an 11. It's just like are you gonna notice that this is happening to you? Check.
I got a 13.
Perfect. So you feel someone tugging you from behind to get your attention.
Hello.
So do you turn right around?
Yeah, I'm gonna whip right around. She's not sly. She's not sly. She's
You don't see anybody there.
gonna-
Do you turn back
Yep.
around? Back to the bar?
Yeah. Yes, look back to my bar. Back to my drinko.
Okay. Roll me another perception check.
Okay.
But this time with beating a 9.
Oh shit. Not great. I got a 5. I rolled all
Okay.
ones.
Perfect. So then I will say, like, you don't feel them tugging at you a second time. So this time they're going to be like, hey, you, turn around. Psst, psst, you up there, the bar, turn around. Psst.
So she's gonna turn around again.
Nobody there. And then the person goes, I'm down here, you nitwit. And then you look down and there's a dwarf.
Oh hey.
Don't kick him in the face.
And this
I know your
this
little legs are up there hanging
Yes.
off.
this dwarf, you're like, Greg? And this is not Greg. This is Greg's twin brother, Fred.
Why are you down here? You're up here.
Well, I'm Fred. He's Greg. Greg in charge of the bar. I'm in charge of secrets. Would you like to come do secrets?
Is that another bar?
In a sense. Do you
Sounds
fight?
like a titty bar too.
You
We're going down to secrets.
Yeah.
Isn't that the name of that swingers resort in Jamaica?
Yeah.
You like punch?
Yeah.
Follow
I
me.
like punch.
And then he scurries, and then he's like, if you would allow him, he's like dragging you like by your hand so that you can
Oh,
carry your
100%.
Are we
Perfect.
splitting the party right now? Is that what's
No,
happening?
not in a bad
We are.
way.
Split
Not in a bad
the
way.
We're all
party.
still in the
Split
same
the
boat.
party.
I have a
He-
vague idea where this is going.
So we go
TPN.
downstairs. We go. He's like dragging her away. He like drags her over to like seemingly like a fucking storage area. And Roxy, you're like, what the fuck? Like, this isn't a secret. What the fuck is about to happen? And he goes over and he goes, shh. And then he pulls aside like some pears. And then he pushes a button in the wall. And then the back wall opens. And he goes, come, secrets. And then he starts scuttling down the stairs.
Tunnel.
Secret
tunnel.
tunnel. Secret
Secret
tunnel.
through the mountain. And so as we come down, as you guys go down the stairs, or hopefully Roxy goes down the stairs, it gets quiet as the door now closes behind you. And as you're walking in the dark for a little bit, he's like, "Oh, watch step, crack." And then because you guys are now going underground, your dwarven stone sense starts to kick in. You've been told of stone sense. You never understood it because you've always been a surface dwarf. And as you are walking down the stairs, you hear it get louder and rowdier. And the sounds of just people screaming and yelling. And you're just getting excited. You're like, ooh, what the fuck am I about to walk into? And as he goes, "Wait here." And then he scuttles off down another corridor. And then he enters. And then you hear a door slide open and then close. And you're just waiting for a minute or two.
Am I in the dark this whole time?
You're in the dark. This is dark. And then to yourself, you're just whispering to yourself, "The secret tunnel."
Yeah.
Secret tunnel. And then as it opens, you are blinded almost by this torchlight. Even though it is low light, you somehow hear magnified, as I get ready to share my screen again. You hear, "Welcome to wrestling, bitches!" And it is an underground dwarven wrestling ring that is taking place underneath of this bar.
Oh,
So now you understand why nobody wants Greg to get in trouble, because this man offers wrestling, and specifically, this is Dwarf Night.
Hell yeah.
And we can end there. Woo!
Yeah. I'm so glad you texted me the other night saying, "Is Roxy wrestle?"
Yes, I sent Natalie a message. I was like, "Hey, Roxy likes to wrestle." So Roxy is going to be potentially joining in on some wrestling next week. If you guys would
I just want
like,
to state specifically for the entire audience and for the cornucopia of hosts that we have here, I am not the one that brought up the wrestling. Zoe attacked me with the wrestling. So therefore, I will not hear any of the nonsense this week.
Notice how we didn't say it.
Well,
don't worry.
thanks everybody for joining us. We learned a lot today. We learned that Secrets is a swingers club in Jamaica. So that's what I learned today.
We did
What else
learn.
did you guys learn?
The Night Daddy is a creep. I'm gonna start calling Night Daddy our cursed object, honestly.
Apparently, Knife Daddy's into puppy play.
But
I'm
I
gonna start
figured
calling Night Daddy our cursed object.
this would be a good place to stop, because I didn't want to start a conversation with Noah as we are about to head into wrestling time for him. And I really wanted you guys to get to the bar because one,
Yes,
I was
do
really
hate
excited because
Backstreet
as soon as I started this, I was like, I know we said we wanted to do kind of spooky at first, but I was like, I want to lean into the fucking hijinks. So I was like, fucking wrestling in the bottom of a bar. Let it be fucking Dwarf Night. Let's go. And then I had planned, if someone wanted to get on the fucking karaoke, we were going to listen to Greg do power ballads. And then
I was Sweet Caroline, classic bar song.
And then I had the gossip thing planned. If someone was going to just casually sit at the bar, they were going to overhear some gossip. So, yay! We made some good jokes. I'm so glad you guys thought that Maker's Tits was like a titty bar.
I mean,
it's
that's the name. I mean,
it is a giant like insult that people use all the fucking time. Like, Maker's Tits, you're dumb.
Well,
because the Maker is a man and doesn't have tits. Or Andraste's tits.
So, outro?
I will do an outro. Ladies and gentlemen, you have been live and in living color from the bowels of the internet's basement at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, or a couple minutes after the only time zone that is real and or matters on the Degenerates with Dice Monday Night RPG podcast. Tonight, you've had Jen. You've had Joe. You've had Kristen. You've had Natalie. And you've had Zoe. And the internet's favorite dipshit. Grumpy, nobody is minimizing your manly tits. I, for
We
one,
love
know
your
how hard it is
tits.
to sculpt manly tits. It's fucking hard. It should be respected. Thank you very much. With that being said, we are going to go back to our respective tabletop group chat / secret side chats that we definitely
Talk to
don't
us.
fucking
Talk to
have.
us on Discord. Please.
Come hang out in our Discord. Jump in. Talk your shit in there and tell us what you like. Don't tell us
should
what you don't
unmute my
like because
Discord.
we don't fucking care. But yeah, come and let us know
You'll
what you
like
think.
it with your suggestion.
Yeah, come in, let us know what you think. Give us, ideas, hints, tips, all
we
that.
have a mailbox on the Discord, so you can send us a mail if you want to.
We do have one of those. We do.
Yeah,
We do. We do.
Yeah.
If Joe says we do, then we do. Also, post your fucking favorite commander deck and swing for lethal.
God damn it.
With that being said, because Zoe
plus
attacked
slithers.
my affinity for Monday Night Mommy, Rhea Bloody Ripley, I'm going to
I
go watch her
didn't.
put on a fucking show on John Cena's last Monday Night Raw appearance. Because after
You
tonight,
saw last week.
we can't see him. In fact, hold on.
I would never
Hold on.
attack your affinity for wrestling. I specifically put her in here for you.
Word
name
life.
is
This is
Ernest.
basic thugonomics. Anyway, we got to get the fuck out of here. We're out. We'll see you guys next Monday. I
Hi.
have already got the fucking hamster wheel turning, and me and Kristen have Snapchat. So Zoe is in for a fucking ride next week.
Oh, like today wasn't a fucking ride, bro.
I was
Oh,
quiet
bitch,
most
you
of the
have
time.
no fucking clue.
I know. I felt bad, Kristen. I was like, God damn it, there's so much shit going on.
All good.
Okay, you can do a lot of stuff next week because I think you're gonna enjoy Beatrice Ripley.
All right.
Midstream.